Now we're going to finish by preparing our sauce. We're going to take the half of ginger that we didn't use, and we're going to finely dice this. And we're going to finely dice. After the ginger is diced and set aside, we're going to start with our garlic once again. This time, we'll be using about 6 cloves of garlic. Remember, this is for our sauce, so we're going to skin them and then finely dice. Before dicing, you just want to trim the ends off and then finely dice. Now that we've got our garlic and ginger set aside, now we're going to start with our sauce, starting with a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. To our soy sauce, we're going to add our garlic.
That's it for about 20 minutes. Infuse. A lot more flavor.
And our ginger.
More honey in this one though?
We're going to go back to our honey again, this time using 2 big tablespoons, and we're going to add this together to the sauce. To the mix, we're going to add some water. You want to add enough water so that the whole thing comes up to about 500 milliliters or 2 cups of sauce. And we're going to give this a thorough mix so that all of the flavors have a nice amalgamation. Don't forget to add about a half teaspoon of pepper to this. About this time, your rice should be done cooking, so you're going to take it off the stove and set it aside.
Easier to take off, or smaller bits.
After about at least 2 hours of marinating in the fridge, it's time to start cleaning off our steak. Now, this is the most painstaking part of this whole recipe. You want to make sure that you get all of the ginger and all of the garlic off as possible. Because what we're going to do is we're going to brown our beef before adding our veggies and sauce. So if we're cooking our beef and there's ginger and garlic to it, the garlic and the ginger will burn. So try to be as thorough with this process as possible.
One big helping with 1.5 teaspoons.
Next, we're going to take about 1.5 teaspoons of starch
Water.
and mix it
It'll thicken
with
up.
some water.
Kinda going end to end.
We're going to take our skillet and we're going to set it to the maximum heat, and we're going to dump our cooking oil in there, coating the entire pan. Now it's time to grab the steak, and once it starts smoking a little bit, it's time to add the meat. Remember, you don't want to fully cook your steak, we're just browning. We're going to give it a sprinkle of pepper and mix around. Once the majority of the steak is brown, it's time to add the veggies. And we're going to give this all a nice good mix.
For a big family, it's better reduce what you eat for your, what, I guess what suits your family, I guess. One big person.
So this will feed a family of 5 with leftovers to spare. Now remember, we have it on a maximum heat. Our goal is to cook the veggies, but not have them soggy. We still want a little bit of a crunch to them. It's time to take our 2 cans of whole mushrooms. We're using whole mushrooms here,
I like canned because
as opposed to sliced. And we're going to add both of them to the mix.
I was thinking stir fry. That'd be enough for
After you've mixed well,
We're
we're going to cover and steam for about 2 minutes or so. Now it's time to add the sauce. We're going to cover again and steam for about 1 minute, after which we're going to remove the lid and stir again. Now it's time to add the cornstarch. The cornstarch is added to help thicken the sauce. We're going to give it a good mix to make sure that everything is well coated. And we're going to cover one last time.
Pretty much done now from this point on?
And now it's time to serve. You're going to take your rice and you're going to make a nice little bed of rice on the plate. Then you're going to take your stir fry and serve. And there you have it, folks. Where's the beef? Stir fry? Right here on Weekly Chew. For a recap on today's recipe, log on to www.moquebec.com/mrba/mrba.html.